All right, good morning, YouTube. We're gonna be jumping right into our day, our trading day. Let's get the Telegram live. We are live now, sent out to everyone in here, and hopefully I start to see some of you guys in here, and then some people that just come in from YouTube. But let's start our day really quick. Let me just make sure I did the right thing. Okay, we are locked in, guys. Let's do this. Let me go ahead and turn this volume down some really quick. Let's declare the word for the day over our trading. This is the same one we've been doing. We're going to stick with this one for a little while because we just want to continue to meditate on it and receive it. But it's based on Deuteronomy 8:18, and it says, I remember the Lord my God, for it is he who gives me the ability to produce wealth and so confirms his covenant, which he swore to my forefathers. As we read this every morning, we're receiving that ability that God gives us to produce wealth. And like I said, we're always looking for lasting generational wealth that is going to be built up and last beyond us, not just something that's just a little flash in the pan and doesn't last even a couple years. So I remember the Lord my God, for it is he who gives me the ability to produce wealth. And we receive that ability to produce wealth this morning in our trading and our lives. That way we can make an impact, not just build up our empire, but make an impact really for the world around us. It is 9:55 now. A new candle has closed. Let's drop to our lower time frame. And if you guys start, funneling into the stream, go ahead and comment once you're in here. And that way we can start some conversation. But I'm going to start my technical analysis at this point, and we're going to get locked in. Yeah, I like some supply coming off of there. I like some demand coming off of there. Guys, remember, we've got news at 10. We've got news at 10. Oh yeah, there's some clean supply right there. Hasn't even been touched yet. And then I would say the next one up that we want to pay attention to is probably right in here. Thank you for the support, and hello from Florida. I'm over here in the U.S., so it's so cool to see people from all around the world in here. If you saw yesterday, we finally kind of came out of that losing streak. Pulled the account back up over 10K now, so we're going to continue to try to grow it here. Let's see. At this point, since this is so far left, I want to see, like, I'll mark up these two. I'll mark up these two as points of interest. Price is reacting not off of that first one, so it's actually already broken and closed through. The next one, I guess, would be like right up here, which I don't know if price is reacting off of that. Not so much. It's closed through, so that's kind of against the grain of what we're trying to do. Thank you guys, thank you. It's good to see you guys in here. We got news at 10. Kind of seeing what the markets are setting up with right now in terms of supply and demand. We'll just mark a line down here to see where price has gone. Price has gone here, and so we potentially have a near demand down here that has not been hit yet. We'll keep that like that. Let me get a big bird's eye view on US CAD right now. It's dropped sharply past this swing point, indicating price could go lower now, but it has fallen significantly. So let's just see what is playing out. But this is the second time this line's holding here, and I do believe price could potentially at least come down to here, which is about 10 pips further before it makes a move up. Honestly, I don't know. Let's just pay attention to how the price is playing out. We've got a minute though. And if price is holding this line twice like this and rejecting that strongly, we could have price potentially coming down a little bit further. We'll see though. Let's go to US dollar Swiss franc, but so far out of what we're seeing, the US dollar Canadian dollar is the most interesting right now. On a 1 hour time frame on US franc, we are breaking significant lows right here. So we can either see one of two things, and let's see how it's setting up. We could see price continue lower after rejecting right off of here, or we can see price make some type of change of character. However, with price just breaking below there, let's check our folder too for the news. We've got 20 seconds left. It's either US CAD or Swiss franc. I honestly like this one a bit more. We're gonna short right here. We're gonna put our stop at 3.6 pips. No, 3.4. That's my fault. 1 pip below. We're shorting right here. I like price going lower right now. Our first trade for the day, guys. Remember, if we win our first one, we're done. If we lose our first one, we take a second one. But this is the trade that I like to see. 1 pip above this candle. So it should be 3.2. That's the supply we're off of. I think we could see price going a little bit lower today. Especially breaking this low, guys. Look at the higher time frame. I think we could see price falling some now. We'll see if it does. And we'll try to lock in profits as we go. Let me get the chat back up. Hey David, it's good to see you in here. Yeah, I didn't think this. I was looking at the folder this morning. This was just pending home sales. I didn't think it was going to make too much of a difference. Honestly, it came out bullish for the US dollar, and the US dollar is dropping against the franc right now. We're coming to these lows right here. Technically, this could be like a change of character. Demand, if price wanted to like hold that. We've gotten a nice push right now, so like let's go like maybe just above this black candle right here. If it flips that direction, there's probably no need to be in this trade, so we'll just make it about a 1 pip stop, a half a pip above that candle, just to lock in as much as we can. I don't like price holding this line though right here. I would like to see it break through and close through on this candle close to be more confident in the move happening further downward. But honestly, I like the move downward right now, especially with the US dollar coming out a little bullish on this folder and price dropping. It just would make sense that it's weak then, but we'll see. We'll see. We've already got to push some, so we've locked in or taken some risk off. That's super important to cut risk off. Now that we've gotten a push, I don't see price reacting up here anymore. I see it continuing further. I like that it's breaking through this line and it's not just playing like it's like holding. It was for a second there. I'd like to see it continue and break these lows. If it continues and breaks these lows, guys, like honestly, there's no telling how deep it could go today. Like look at this. So like price, like we could look to the left here and say price could come all the way down here, but ultimately like what I guess we would be looking at then, now that price is breaking this swing point, is let me draw or make sure we've got on our 27 extension. Yeah, it kind of lines up with that right there. We could be targeting that 27 extension. Price could potentially be dropping all the way down there today, but let's get back on our normal time frame and get locked in. I feel like that music's so loud. My bad, guys. Turn that way down. Let's get back to our time frame and pay attention right where we're trading at. We got a minute left. I don't really like it holding right here. I don't really like it holding right here. Let's get rid of everything that we don't need, all the extra noise right now. But price potentially could be coming down to this line or just above it. Or just above it. Yeah, I don't like price holding right here, but we've got our stop loss locked in only at 1 pip, so super conservative. Hey Matthew, good morning. Good morning, brother. We're locked in for our first trade of the day. For those of you who just joined, this is US dollar, Swiss franc shorts right here. And we're getting a good push, but this is our first candle close. It's closing holding this line. It broke slightly through. I want to see price fall from here. I want to see price fall. Honestly, with it being at this major, it's not major. I don't know why I said the word major. With with it being at this low, trying to break this low after on a higher time frame, breaking this significant low right here. We want to be careful of it pulling back. But with that news coming out bullish for the dollar, like I said, and price dropping upon that news for the US dollar, to me that just shows that there's no buyers for the US dollar despite the news release, which I think like we could see price drop further, especially breaking this low here before it pulls back. I think all the way down to this line, or at least above this line. I think our 27 extension was about right here. So we're gonna see how much we could get out of this move, but we want to still be smart. We don't want to try to miss out what the market's giving us just because we want to try to get a big move, right? We want to take what the market will give us. And so right now we're trying to give it some breathing room. Price is pushing lower. If this candle flipped bullish, I honestly wouldn't like that. So let's just try to take our risk off for the day. Like we don't want this candle to flip bullish. So now we're pretty much locked in for a risk-free trade. Morning, Greg. Good morning. And so now everything's free. Like this is all free profit right here because now we're risk-free, right? So if we get a nice move to the downside, great. If we don't, we're not risking any skin in the game. But we've got a good push down to this low right here. Unfortunately, it's reacting right now. Unfortunately, it's reacting. Hopefully it doesn't. I didn't want to see it flip bullish like that, but it did. We'll see. We've got 2.5 minutes for this candle close. Yeah, I didn't want to see a flip bullish from this area right here. I want to see it continue to press down. We'll see, guys. We're dialed in though right now. We're keeping everything as it is. Not moving our stop loss back further. We're adamant about our position on keeping our stop right here. These are things you guys gotta learn to navigate as you trade. Like a thought just came to my mind. Maybe it's gonna pull back and then come. It's like no, keep our stop loss there. That's what we decided on, and that's what's gonna protect our capital. And there's no telling if price goes up further, especially after this push down and not being able to break lower. Who knows? Price could reverse altogether. So we're locked in with where we're at right now. We're locked in. I'd like to see price drop though. I mean, it's like on a smaller fractal right now. Price is kind of at the 50%, which I kind of figured it was. We'll see if price took us out. It took us out. All right, guys, let's scan the markets. That was our first trade. Didn't really profit on it, just broke even. We've got one more trade for the day. Let's see if the markets are playing out in any other way on any of our other pairs. Getting a strong reaction off the Euro US dollar right here. Guys, this could be a good short position right here. Holding right off of the supply right here, change of character pattern at the top, grabbing liquidity. Guys, this is going to be our second trade for the day. It looks like US franc wasn't giving us a shorter dollar, so let's get in Euro US dollar right here, and we're going to put at 6.3 pips. A little bit higher risk than we're used to, but this is a good setup in my mind. Let's take this trade and see if we can't make some profits off this one today. Let's see what we can't make happen. We pretty much broke even on that first trade. I don't know if we lost like a few dollars just because of commission or whatever. I don't know how big the commission was. But we gave it 1 pip in profit, so it was probably pretty much break even. We got no more news today until 2 p.m. Oh, the federal funds rate's at 2 p.m. So we'll see what happens leading up till then. But this is our second trade for today, guys. It is our last trade. I like this short position now that US franc is breaking higher, so we'll see. We switched our bias now. I don't know why the US dollar came out like that and then is now going the other way, but we'll see. Just so you guys get an idea of what I'm seeing though on here, it basically on a higher time frame it's been breaking to the downside, but what I love right here is that it broke right here. And so with it breaking right there, I feel like even if price is going to come up again, it's got to at least pull back some. So I'm thinking we could get a piece of that move. We'll see though. But if it is going down further, that's a perfect break right here to get liquidity to go down further. And then these reactions right now, even off the 1 hour and then the 5 minute, just the way it looks right here, and the pressure coming to the downside. We'll see. This is our second and our last trade for the day though. It's got a little bit more breathing room than our last one did. Price is holding strong off the supply right here, and it took out this high with this candlestick, wicked it out. So honestly, I really like shorts to the downside right now. We'll just see how much of it we can get if it does end up going that way. We want to squeeze out as much as we can. We were pushing 5 pips in profit on that last trade. It, could have squeezed out more if we ended up, taking profits at the low here. We thought price was going to break lower, so probably got a little greedy. Yeah, probably got a little greedy, but at the end of the day, you just got to move on. You just got to move on. That's what we're going to do here, and I like these shorts. I like these shorts a lot better now that I see this happening on the US franc. GJ sells. Let me see. Yeah, it says GJ, right? Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, price is like a falling knife right now in GJ. And it's breaking lower. I would say like a good short position, if I was to take one, would be like off of here, or off of some of the smaller supply lines in here, or even if price like broke higher than here, touch this supply and then drop shorter. that would be all the better because of it grabbing liquidity like that. Let's get these shorts though on Euro US dollar. We need to get these shorts right here. I don't know what this is. But yeah, we've got price falling at least down into this line if we get these shorts, right? So like this could be a nice 12 pip trade. It's got all the room in the world. Fair value gap even right here, so it could fall into any of these areas at this point. But yeah, I think GJ is probably selling off. I like sells there better than buys. People, there's one thing I read in Market Wizards. I talked about that book the other day, and it talks about people say like you want to buy low and sell high, but this one investor, he said you wanna buy high and you want to sell low. He's like, because if that's what price is doing, that's what you want to do. So like with GJ, a lot of people probably like, let's buy this now, it's probably oversold. Well, all this thing's doing is going down, so why not just sell it until it starts going up, you know what I mean? That's a lot easier said than done though, of course. Let's lock in some. No, yeah, I want to say we want to keep our stop probably trailing below these bearish candles, because if it flips above there, then it's probably not our favorite anymore. Now that this 5-minute range has been created, so now we've got a 3.7 pip stop loss. Plus, there's some internal supply right here that price just reacted off of. So I like our stops right here. Yes, sir. The trend is your friend. How's it going, guys? Thanks for commenting and joining. It's good to talk with you guys. Try to get these shorts today. Hey, everyone in the chat, we need you guys to short Euro US dollar right now. Make price go down with me. I don't think that's how it works for Forex. That'd be so funny. Get everyone in here. Everyone short. Go short. Guys, we're getting these shorts though. I like price coming down at least into this area, this fair value gap right here. Or price, let me mark this a different color. Yeah, price is either, I would say, coming to the fair value gap or the supply all the way down here. Or, you know, I'm just trying to think short term, right? Because we're not trying to get chopped up. But, you know, ideally I like price coming way down here. Do I think it's going to just do this though? No, I think it's going to do, you know, maybe it could do something like this, you know, and it could just chop up all day. We're just trying to catch like one of these legs, right? So if it comes into this fair value gap, I really like this target. We'll keep moving our stop loss with these candles, and then we'll try to take profits in this fair value gap unless price just blows through this fair value gap. If it blows through it, you know, we'll just kind of let it blow through it and cover our loss some. But this is the middle of the fair value gap, which is probably the most important point. So we can let's mark up a line like right here. Yeah, David, short your USD with me. We need more money to the downside right now. Yeah, and just kind of reviewing this quickly, guys, we probably were a little greedy on our US dollar Swiss franc. We were locked in for like 5.5 pips. We should have took it, but that's something, you know, I'll kind of sit with today and you know, just recognize that that was an opportunity we had to secure some profits today, and we didn't. So it's water off a duck's back, but basically Probably something we need to not do next time. We're trying to lock in little by little. It's a spiritual principle that if you gather little by little, it will grow instead of trying to get massive amounts all at once. It's in the Bible. I think it's in Proverbs or something. I'm using so this, it says it in units on TradingView, but this is a 3 lot. So it says it in units, so it says 300,000, but this is like a 3.04 lot. Price needs to break through here, really. We've got 15 seconds for this candle to close. I'm going to move it above this, our stop loss above this candle right now, 1.2 pips. We got a zero spread. We'll put it half a pip above at like 1.7. So we're still slightly negative for this trade. I want price to go a little bit deeper for us. We'll see though, if it wants to or not. I don't really like price playing around right here right now. Hey Daniel. Yeah, I trail it I try to trail it by the candles. So you see like the wicks of these candles. Let me do this. Like this wick right here. That's like what I'm like trailing off of right now. And as it goes deeper, I'll trail like this, the high of this candle, the high, like try to do that. And then sometimes I just take full profits or really, really tighten my stop loss to like the bottom of a candle or something. Like right now with price being right here, like in all honesty, we shouldn't lose money on this trade. Like I don't want price to reverse off these lows right here, so we're going to lock it in at 1.5 pips. That would be an example of us trailing a little tighter than the candles. So we'll see now, what's going to happen. Honestly, I don't even want it coming back 50%, and that's right where we're kind of at. Our stop loss is kind of at 50%. So we'll give it right here. But we need price to break lower for us. We just need it to break lower. If it breaks lower here, we're guaranteeing to lock in some good profits for the day. Hey, Rustem. Yeah, isn't that the truth? It'd be way too easy. Be way too easy. Guys, we are locked in though. We are locked in. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, a little pullback could knock you out quick. The best way I've ever been able to trade the markets though is just playing defense like this. You guys see we don't even have a take profit on, and we're just constantly playing with our stop loss, playing defense. You just use a little bit more leverage and you do it on the smaller time frame, and it just, you just try to lock in and let winners run, but you really don't want to give the market any opportunity to take money from you. And that's the best way to, especially with this strategy, is to grow your account, because the drawdown's very little. It's very little. Rustam, yes, it will drop. I've read it. I've read your message. I'm using personal capital right now, so I'll show you. The account balance is right here. This is Forex.com. It is a raw pricing account. That's I love it. Absolutely love it. It's a regulated broker. I trade here in the U.S. Everything is perfect, and price is pulling back, guys. But I can trade straight off of TradingView, and then you guys can see. Yeah, we got taken out. This was a break-even day, guys. Break-even day. I think we lost a couple dollars based on commissions. But that's part of the game, guys. But you saw we covered our risk. We didn't end up losing much. We ended up losing like 20 bucks. Yeah, we lost a couple of dollars today, but let me get the exact number actually. 10,119.99. We'll do the journal really quick. Slight loss for the day, but that's 2 trades and we barely lost anything. So we traded US franc slash euro USD. Let me make this a little bit bigger. Yeah, we lost like just like 18 bucks today, guys. But we got in the market twice and still you know, had a good opportunity to make some money, and we just broke even. But it didn't do any damage. Alright, we lost $18.44. It did no damage to what we've been working on, and now we come back tomorrow and we just get locked in again. We get locked in, guys. Let's see, literally we lost nothing in terms of percentage of our account. We lost, yeah, only 0.18%. Such a small losing day. And then I don't even know how to calculate the pips into this right now. I'll have to figure that out. But this is where we're at for the day, guys. And let's just take a look at the chart. Yeah, price did not break through here, so price, you know, could potentially come back up even higher than where we got in. So not the best for us. And then US franc. Look at this, guys. This is a trade that we were break even on that we could have significantly lost on had we been set in our ways with that. However, I have no idea why it would push, you know, the dollar's just making a move like this right here. We needed it to happen here. If the same exact thing would have happened the other way, which it usually should, if it's correlating, you know, strongly enough, we would have been in some nice profits, because this just took off for the 20 pip move. That's kind of what I was hoping to see on Euro. The short's coming down, but it's just not moving as much. As part of the game, guys, but we give ourselves 2 trades a day. We don't need to chase the markets. We don't need to feel that we need to, you know, basically take our money back from the market. Like, we just got in, we executed our plan, and today we lose $18 for doing it. But we will be back. Let me clean the charts up. I'll do the breakdown video. This is probably going to be a super significant breakdown video too, because of the fact that we can talk about the psychology in a break-even day. You know, we haven't had one of those since we started streaming. You guys see it's been either losers or winners. Today's technically a loser, but we can count that as break-even because it's nothing. It's pennies on the dollar in terms of our account size. Take a look at this though. I was saying it a little bit in the beginning of the stream. I was about to short US CAD from here, but we decided to go with the franc, and the franc didn't give us our shorts, but US CAD did. So I like to see though that something I spotted played out, and I don't get mad that, oh, I missed out on it. This is super important for you guys too, because I guarantee you spot moves in the market sometimes, but you maybe gotten something else or didn't take it. Don't look at that as something like, oh, I missed out. Look at that as a good thing, because, hey, I was talking about US CAD shorts and it played out. That means I'm getting an eye for the way things are working, and it's just I'm starting to develop more as a trader. Even if I didn't take this trade, I was able to identify it, and I'm growing, right? And so I don't know why. I think there's something maybe to do with the CAD going on right now that's causing, or maybe the dollar's just so much weaker against the CAD and the CAD's strong, but the franc is not. It's not stronger than the dollar right now. So that's probably the correlation. Or why it's not correlating the way we want it to is probably because of the Canadian dollar, if I had to guess. But yeah, guys, this is a winning day overall, just by the simple fact that we stuck to our plan and executed. So, and the fact that we got to get in here together and chat and trade together, that makes it a winning day. So, let me look at the chat one more time and then we'll sign off. Um, no, I don't trade indices. I never have. I've thought about doing it with prop firms, but I'd like to do it with, maybe my own capital with a broker. I just don't know which broker to do. Yeah, break even days are winning days. Yes, sir. After winning days, it's the best loss we could get. Right? Yeah, we killed it, Rustin. We've killed it the last 4 trading days. Um, we are going to swallow our pride with an $18 loss after a quick, it's like $700-800 run up. So, um, we're gonna sit on our hands the rest of the day, and we'll get back in the markets tomorrow. But it's looking, guys, it's looking like a profitable week overall. You guys can see we've secured 430 profits. We're still up $400 for the week. In 2 more trading days, if we stay locked in and play defense like that the rest of these trading days, we're going to be golden for the week, and we're going to have a profitable week, and we're going to keep our account growing. So I'll do the breakdown in the video today, guys. Thanks for tuning into this live stream. This is like the place to be every day right now. It's short, it's simple. We get on here, we chat. You guys don't have to. None of us have to stick around for 3 or 4 hours. I love live streams, but I hate having to watch one for like 3-4 hours sometimes. Like, people just do it too long, and plus, like, we're trying to get freedom from the charts. We're not trying to work a 9 to 5 for the charts. That's what a lot of people do. They go from working a full-time job to working full-time for the charts. The charts work for us. We found a good time we like to execute, and we just come and show up for a little bit every day and try to make some money. Thank you, Rustum. Thank you all. Thank you all for joining. I love you guys. Keep getting in the live streams and chatting with me. It makes my day, and it gives me motivation to keep going, and we're able to stay strong and disciplined together when we trade together. So, thank you guys. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, guys. Love y'all.